Welcome to our weekly visit with Jeff Cassar, and we still don't have a name for it. We're going to adjust that in the coming weeks, but get ready for that later in the show. Jeff, first of all, how are you today?
Doing great.
Yeah, weather like this, you can't complain, right?
Yeah, this last 2 weeks have been great training weather. The guys are ready to go, and the preparation's been good.
And looking at this team, Toronto, you're facing on Sunday at 5 o'clock at Rio Tinto Stadium. What kind of things do you expect from them, particularly with so many international absences?
Well, I think they're going to be a really well-organized team. Obviously, with Greg Vanney and Robin Fraser there as their coaches, they're going to be organized. They have some new faces on their team, which is exciting. I always like preparing the guys for new things. Because it's interesting and the guys are up for it. And obviously we got the return of Robbie Finley back to the stadium.
What's that going to be like going up against him? Obviously you guys know what he brings to the table. What kind of things do you need to prepare for?
You know, he's had a great start to the year for them. Has been very dangerous in the box and making good runs and holding up the ball well. You know, he looks like his old self out there. But it's going to be great seeing him. He's a fantastic person, a fantastic player, and I know our fans are going to give him a good reception because he's done so much for the club.
No Michael Bradley, no Josie Altidore. But Giovinco, he brings something pretty special to the table. What kind of things do you prepare for with him?
He's just got a great soccer mind. You know, he's very similar to Javier, where he, finds little gaps, finds little pockets, shows up in different areas of the field, and that's hard to prepare for. So it's not just one person preparing for him. It's our midfield and our back line preparing for it because you never know where he's going to show up.
With so many international absences and injuries, things like that, we talked about this with Philly a couple weeks ago. Does that make them harder to prepare for because you don't necessarily know how that they're going to look like on the field?
We have a pretty good idea what we think their starting lineup's going to be, but you know, you just don't know. You try to set everything up for the players to be to excel and know what's going to happen. But with new faces, new formation for them a little bit, it becomes new responsibilities for what we're going to have to do. But we're excited.
Speaking of new responsibilities, you'll have guys stepping into the starting lineup with your own international absences. Talk about what you expect from those guys and how that maybe shapes the lineup.
You know, I don't think we're going to miss a beat at all. I'm really excited about the players that we're plugging in. They've had not only good off seasons, but great preseason and good performances in their roles when they've stepped in already. Also excited about the players that we have on the bench to bring on and add something different to the game. Several of them went down to the Monarchs and got valuable minutes there. And their confidence is high, and my confidence in them is high as well.
Got 15,000 season ticket holders now, just surpassed that this week. First of all, did you think it would get to this point here at Rio Tinto Stadium? And second, what kind of message do you have for the fans that are going to be there on Sunday?
Well, the support is just growing and growing, and you're wondering if it's going to stop at some point. But it just keeps getting bigger. The fan base keeps getting bigger, stronger, more boisterous when we're at the stadium, and the guys feel it. I know I feel it, and we need it. This is a big year. We're going to have a lot of important games here at Rio Tinto, and we need the 12th man for sure. And they've been propelling us all year long.
Now the 12th man, we're going to call on them for a little extra this week, because we don't have a name for this show yet, and we need one.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gone to Twitter, and Twitter has, we'll say, come up a little short.
Well, there was one that was, what was it? Cassar.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to get to catastrophe, and I appreciated that one.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That made me feel real good. But maybe we can get some better ones than that. That might.
So, hey, maybe we'll give you a scarf. We'll give you something special. Send us some mentions. Just tweet us at Real Salt Lake and let us know what you think the name of this show should be, and we'll give you something special. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
And last thing before we let you go, with the bye week, you guys had so much extra time. What kind of things do you do on your downtime?
Well, we just our bulldog just had puppies, so we're taking care of 3 puppies. That's been a lot of fun. They're right there.
This one's not one of them.
No, that's not it. That's Fast and Furious right there.
Right.
But, and then really just spending time with the family, whether it's my son playing soccer or my daughter in gymnastics. So kind of a homebody, but soaking up family time.
Perfect. All right, we'll let you get back to the family.
Thanks, man.
Jeff, thanks so much.
RSL hosts Toronto on March 29th at 5 o'clock. Get your tickets today.